I had made two images that were really in mask face. They were of Beena and Bubba, a young man and a young woman who had died. They were two people very much in love. He had died of an overdose of drugs, and she had died of grief. And this was it was 1976. This was my 1976 story. This was the biennial, right? Mm-hmm. So I said, we as black people, we don't have a celebration, but we can't not salute all of our dead ancestors who fought for this country. We can't just act like that didn't happen. That did happen. And a lot of very brave and wonderful people died for our freedom. So I did this performance of Beena and Bubba, and out of a lot of that civil rights period came this horrendous drug addiction, which kind of calmed things down, huh? Made everybody kind of like go to sleep. And so that was what Beena and Bubba was about. Now, Beena and Bubba were just heads, faces with, like an apron front. And then I had a red, black, and green flag that I had made a mat out of, like a cooling pad. And I put Beena and Bubba on the cooling pad. And I was going to make this performance. I had music in mind and da-da-da-da-da. And I was going to talk about it to these people. But now that I didn't have any slides to show, I made a performance out of it. And I told them about the biennial and what was going on and what my celebration was. Not quite a celebration, but a memorial to all the people who fought for our freedom. And that people are capable of lining up for blocks to witness a dead body. It's the ultimate art piece in the final analysis. There is something about a dead person laying in state that is riveting. We all want to see it. I said, so I'm creating this performance piece, and I laid out the masks on the cooling pad, and I said, I want you to go line up, just like you do at a funeral, and come by, and if you have something to say, I said, because, at some funerals I've been to, people have a whole sermon they want to tell the dead person. They got something they tell him. So you can, I introduced them to Beena and Bubba, and who they were, and why they had died, and who they symbolized, and so on. And now you come on, and let's see what comes of this. And some people performed for me. They had a lot to say about Beena and Bubba and what they were going to do for them. And I'll take care of your plans. Don't worry about that. I'll take care of your plans, boy. You've been a good boy. Did some things, wasn't quite right. Tried to steer you in the opposite direction, but you insisted. It was wonderful. Out of that whole procession of people coming to view these bodies, I learned that the apron was not enough. I needed a body. It's not so much the head, it's the body. The body, the space the body takes up that is very important. So I made bodies out of Beena and Bubba.
The soft sculpture?
Yes, I made bodies. And, very ornate with black lace and, just a lot of ornamentation on them. On this cooling pad, this red, black, and green flag. And added music, added more masks. I had a whole mourning crew of people all dressed in masks, and I took it around to lots of colleges, and the students just jumped right into it. They knew exactly what to do. Oh, they would be screaming Bubba from the back of the auditorium. And they knew how to go down on their knees. They knew how to keep their knees, but you can't walk too straight with this. Not unless you're going to play a Jackie Kennedy. But if you're going to do the morning thing, you got to break those knees down. And they would they were wondering. I said, where these young kids learn all this? It was very interesting.